Hello, Miss Newport. My name is Weston Lawson, and I have been shooting for many years, both hunting and target shooting. And if you're ever going to want to go shooting, you will have to know how to clean your rifle. So I'm going to show you today how to clean your rifle safely and the proper way. So I am using an AK type rifle, which is a Saiga 223, and this can really be a quick and easy process if you know how. The things that you'll need to do it, first off, is your cleaning rod, and that will be an important part to clean the barrel. You'll have to have some action cleaner, some bore cleaner, oil, and toothbrush, and just a rag. First, you're going to always want to remember to remain safe while doing this and don't go pointing the gun at people, and you're going to want to make sure that there is no ammunition around and make sure that there's no ammunition in the gun. You're going to want to do that by taking out the magazine and opening the chamber to make sure that there are no rounds inside the chamber of the rifle. And after you do that, making sure that the gun has no ammunition inside, you can go ahead and press on the back button of the receiver, and what that will do, lift off the dust cover so then you can see all the inside of the gun. After you do that, you can go ahead and press on the same button, and you just keep sliding that forward until it slips off the guide rails that it's on, and you can pull straight back and you will have the entire recoil spring out, and you can go ahead and pull on your charging handle and you will have your gas piston and your bolt carrier assembly out. Now you can see that all the action is taken apart here. And what you want to do is take your action cleaner and just spray that all on your bolt carrier and on the gas piston as well. You can take your toothbrush and just go ahead and scrub on that a little bit on the gas piston and your bolt carrier assembly. And after you scrub on it, you can just wipe it off and get all of the fouling off, all the powder residue. And you can go ahead and repeat that a couple of times. And you can do the same for your recoil spring. Then you'll probably just want to go ahead and wipe that off with the rag, because it's a spring and the toothbrush won't work so well. Okay, now that that is done, you can go ahead and get your bright bore. That's my bore cleaning solution. And you'll just want to go ahead and spray that down the muzzle of your rifle, just like that, and give it a nice coating. And with your cleaning rod, you can take that and take one of your cleaning patches, which you'll also need, and just put that inside the end of your cleaning rod. You can go ahead and spray some bore cleaner on that as well. You'll also put that right down the muzzle and just push in, and you can use a in and out action on it, just pulling back and forth. And you want to go all the way the length of the barrel. And you can just pull that out. You can see that it's dirty. You'll just take that patch out and then you can put in a new one. And you'll just want to go ahead and spray some more bore cleaner on that. And you can just keep repeating that process until the patches come out clean. And that's basically all that you need to do to clean out the barrel. Now you can go ahead and spray the action cleaner all inside of the action and the receiver. And you'll just want to go ahead and scrub with your toothbrush on all the receiver walls and on all the parts of the action, making sure to get on all the rails and things that are inside the rifle. And then after you do that for a minute or two and making sure that you get all the parts on it, you can go ahead and take your rag again and just wipe off all of that powder residue that you'll get off with the toothbrush. Making sure to get on every surface that you got with your toothbrush, or trying to at least. And once you've done that, you'll once again want to repeat that to make sure that you get it all the way clean and there's no residue left, and you'll have the cleanest rifle you can. And once you've done all that, you can go ahead and start putting it back together, because your rifle should be clean after you've done those steps and repeated them a couple of times and gone through it a little bit longer than I have. What you'll first want to do is take your gas piston and your bolt carrier assembly, and you'll place that right back where it came from, just placing the gas piston inside of its housing and simply pushing it forward until it seats into place. In the receiver. And it will have a couple of rails that you have the action put on in the back. And it'll just slide right in once you get it in those rails. And then with the recoil spring, you'll want to go ahead and put it right back in the hole that it came from in the back of the bolt carrier assembly. And just push that in until you can line it up with the guide rails that it came out of. And now, once you have all that put together, you can go ahead and take out your oil and just spray it all inside of the receiver, as well as on the bolt carrier assembly, so it's all nice and oiled. You can just put a light coating on there. And then you can take your dust cover and you'll simply slide that back on until it goes to the button that you'll have to depress. And you can just line it up and then push on the button and then tap it down, and you'll have it all put back together and it should function. And after you've done all that, you should have a clean rifle again. Now, this is a simple process once you've started to do it a couple of times, and it can make your shooting a whole lot more accurate once you have a clean rifle. So always remember to have your rifle safety in mind and not wanting to point your gun towards people or other pets or things like that. And always make sure that your ammunition is out of the gun before you start cleaning it. So have a good day and stay safe. Thanks.